The reason Tom Tillis is now retiring, and the reason everyone came along except for Susan Collins, the Rand Paul thing wasn't a surprise to anybody, is the following. I'll give you Harry Enton on CNN earlier.
So we're going to look at the strongly approved numbers. So this isn't just Republicans who like Donald Trump. This is Republicans who love Donald Trump. And he's up like a rocket. Look at this. In July 2017, the strongly approved was 53%. That's pretty good. But look at where he is now. 63% of Republicans strongly approve of the job that Donald Trump is doing about 5 months into his presidency. Republicans love Donald Trump the way that Americans love Disney World. The bottom line is 63%. That is a huge, huge base. And of course, it's just part of a Republican base in which about 90% of them overall approve of him, including the somewhat approves as well.
That's the thing, Charlie. There was a political reality in that Senate overnight and this morning, and now it's going to be staring them in the face in the House, that if Trump turns on you, his sway with Republican voters, which of course is what's key, is just too great to meaningfully combat.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure that's a particularly good way to run a constitutional republic, though, given that the issues here are about the federal budget, not whether we like Donald Trump. And I actually think Tom Tillis is completely wrong on the Medicaid issue like you do, but there has to be some room between I like the president and I want to evaluate independently what Congress and the president want to do with legislation. So I think as a general rule, the way that we have begun to turn the president into the Pope is a bad thing. But yeah, Trump has a lot of sway, and if he turns on a given member, then that member usually caves. Tillis hasn't, so he's retiring. Thomas Massie in the House hasn't caved either. He's not retiring, but he is being primaried. So I guess we'll see what happens when somebody...
The early indications are not great for him. The early indications are...
No, that's true. I'd be interested with that one, though.
The Trump-back candidate looks good.
Yeah, although 52% of people said they were undecided, so I wonder which way they'll break. House districts are also a little bit different than entire states. It's probably easier in some respects to hang on as a House member in an unusual part of the country than it is if you're being elected statewide.